I was planning to do a video talking about new perfume releases and ones I was really excited for, ones where I'm like, why is this happening? And then I looked up the fragrances being launched in 2025, 23 pages of new perfumes in 2025. Are you serious? Oh my God, this is insane. So many releases. Please, please stop with all of those new perfume releases. It's insane. I mean, I look at all of those flankers. I see a lot of flankers again. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Please don't rush it. We are in the market for new perfumes. I really am. But it has to be really, really good. And what I see, I'm like, well, you know, but let's get into it. So I'm just going to tell you some of the new perfumes for 2025 and what I think they will smell like and if I'm interested to smell them. So we are going to start with a bang. And this one I'm really excited to try. So this one is from Guerlain. It's from their Aqua Allegoria line, which is one of my favorites. I love Guerlain's perfumes in general. I love the DNA. And this one is called Rosa Verde. And the main accords are fresh, green, and floral. And the fragrance notes are cucumber, mint, pear, rose, and white musk. I have a similar fragrance from Creed, actually. And I love the DNA. This is going to be a perfect summer scent, I guess, because it's going to be very light and green and crisp. I'm not too sure if it's going to be as sweet as I would like, because a lot of times it falls a little bit flat because it's so fresh and green, and too green can be a little bit too like one-sided for me. But the white musk and the rose will be such perfect players with the other more green notes. The pear in here, I love pear perfumes, especially if they're not like super thick like La Belle. So this one I'm really excited to try, and I will definitely try it out. The next one, Mugler Alien Extraintense. Why? 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 Why is this happening? Oh my God. Main accords, floral, sweet green, and notes, jasmine, tuberose, amberwood, blossoms, whatever that means, cardamom, cashmere, and vanilla solar note. I mean, Dominique Ropian did it. What? Did he do the other ones? Oh my God, he did all of them? Okay, that's crazy. I did not know that. But yeah, no. I mean, sure, I will smell it, but this is just not my DNA, and I'm just so over all of those flankers. I don't get it. Then we have one that is out already, and this is called Angel's Share Paradise or Paradis from Kilian. I have the original one, like that one a lot. This one has main accords of sweet, fruity, and gourmand with notes of cognac, rose, oak, raspberry liqueur, tonka bean, cinnamon, Indian sandalwood. So I think it's going to be a lot like the original, but not apple-y, like apple brandy or apple cognac, more raspberry liqueur, just like the notes say. Someone says a fresher take on the OG, less gourmand, more fruity. This flanker is more versatile, little less sweet, more fruity. Someone else says, starts with a bit of a sour raspberry that only lasts about an hour, then smells largely like the OG. And great performance, people say. So I'm interested to smell it. I would love to have this raspberry note in there and being very prominent and long lasting. But I mean, let's see. Then we have Gucci Bloom Parfum. Another one of those flankers I'm like so bored by. I don't like the original. And this one, if I look at the notes, it's just not my thing. So this one is amber, jasmine, orange blossom, tuberose. So those three florals, especially in combination, very tricky. Peru balsam and vanilla. And Alberto Morillas did it. I don't think this is going to be it for me. I think I only have the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid one at home. But I did smell the rose one from the Privé line, and I love that one. So I don't know, maybe I have to check out the Privé line. But this one, it just doesn't sound like something I like. I don't like the original. I don't like those three florals together. And I think it's going to be a very thick, dense, white floral scent that is very sweet. This one, I'm so excited. So Dior Privé is launching Bois Talisman. And this one has main accords of sweet, smoky, and woody with notes of just sugar, cedarwood, and vanilla. I love everything about it. People say it smells like By the Fireplace, Baby Cat, and Altair, which all of these three perfumes I have in my collection, and I like all of them a lot. So to have something that is maybe like a combination of all of those three sounds very, very good. Wow, someone is saying overall, not a bad perfume, but not on the normal Dior level. I don't always want to put Francis down, but I don't think he's good here at Dior, even though I really like his MFK perfumes. Wow. Okay. Next one, Bronze Goddess Aegea from Estee Lauder. So every year they have a new flanker of Bronze Goddess that is slightly different from the previous one. But the thing is that they, I believe, discontinue most of their other perfumes and they just keep the classic and then the one from the current year. So this one is supposed to be a fig-y version of the original. It has bergamot in there, violet, ylang-ylang, fig, jasmine, coconut, musk, and sandalwood. I like the original. The original is a very classic holiday beach kind of tropical smell. It smells like plush white florals, creamy, sweet, a little salty. Most of the time I did not get the performance I wanted, but the DNA itself I liked a lot. And this one, I mean, I love fig in perfumes, and violet is a note I'm discovering at the moment. So I am really interested to smell this perfume. I think this could be a very good one. Then I have a Zara one. And of course, Zara has been releasing so many perfumes last year, this year. They always have something new. I don't remember the last time I went to a Zara store and smelled a perfume. I did not hear anything about their other releases. I think they had like a cocoa collection or something. I don't know. But this one, when I looked at the new releases, I was like, I like the bottle. It looks very cutesy. I don't know if it's for children, could be. It's called Bubble Waffle. And I've never had a bubble waffle, but they look good and yummy. This one has fragrance notes of coconut, cream, vanilla, and waffle. So, you know, it just seems like it could smell really yummy and gourmand-like, of course, but let's see if it really is going to smell like that. And also if it's going to smell like that and too much, like a scented candle, or if it's going to smell like a perfume still. Then we have one I think nobody is paying attention to, but I'm super serious when I say I've never smelled a perfume from this perfume house that I did not like, which is saying a lot. So this is from Attar collection. It's called Capella. And the top notes are bergamot, jasmine, and tea. Heart notes, vetiver and white pepper, and base notes are amber and citrus notes. I mean, you know, I love my tea perfume. So every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, the vetiver could be a little bit too spicy and earthy, but because of the amber and the citrus notes, I'm like, this could be creamy and sweet from the amber and like very fresh from the bergamot and the citrus. And then you have the jasmine tea, which of course gives it this tea aspect. This could be really, really nice. And as I said, I have smelled quite a lot of their collection and I liked all of them. So I'm really excited to smell this one. Then we have one, Narciso Rodriguez for her Eau de Parfum Intense. another one where I'm like, what is that again? Did we not have this? I don't know. I have the original one, the black bottle. And I smelled a woman in a store. And I was just mesmerized by her smell. And I asked her, she told me it was this one, and I got it straight away. And to me, the DNA of the original is super alluring, and it's unique, and it's not something that everyone can recreate. They have this specific musk that they always use and some other notes, but I don't know. But there was this one moment where I was like, this is just too much for me and I don't want to wear it anymore. So I never did. And I haven't worn the Narciso Rodriguez one in my collection for a long time. So all of this to say, I'm not really interested in this one. I smelled pretty much all of the mainstream perfumes from Narciso Rodriguez, and I did not like any of them a lot. I like a lot of them okay, but not that I was in love. So this one is sweet, fruity, and floral. It still has the musk. It doesn't have the patchouli that a lot of their other perfumes have, and I feel like maybe I should try it because the patchouli, I feel, is what is off-putting to me. But it has moss and peach. And moss and peach also can be this combination where I'm like, oh no. And it makes me sick. So, or it makes me feel sick. I'm not too sure. And the perfumer for this one, Sonia Constant, a lot of times I don't like the releases, so I'm not super excited about it, but the rest of it sounds nice. Amber, musk, peach, red lily, vanilla. Could be good, but could also be quite boring. Then we have one where I'm quite sure that I will not like it on me. It's called Fragaria. It's called Fragaria by Creed, or Fragaria by Creed, and it has main accords of sweet, fruity, and creamy, which sounds lovely. But the notes, it has a lot of fruity notes, then strawberry, orris butter, violet, which sounds insane, but then praline, patchouli, vetiver, fir balsam, and cedarwood. So the base does not sound that appealing to me. You know how I feel about patchouli, and fir balsam goes into the same direction. Vetiver, of course, is also very earthy and can be very almost aromatic. And the praline with the strawberry in there, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't sound too good to me. And it could be this fruit chuli kind of smell that I just, let's say, don't like at all. Next up, we have one that is already out. It's called Golden Rule by Phlur. I like the bottle. And this one has quite good ratings. It has notes of orange, pear, coconut, orange blossom, jasmine, benzoin, sandalwood, vanilla cream. Every Phlur perfume is a nice perfume to me. Nothing was like, oh my God, what is this? But most of them are not that new when it comes to the DNA, and I feel like this is going to be a classic, pretty holiday scent. A little fruity, tropical florals, creamy, maybe a little bit dense, and a lot of times those perfumes are just, I don't know, I can appreciate them, but they're not what I gravitate towards. They're just a little bit too whatever to me, but I don't know. Could be that this is going to be surprising. I know a lot of people do like it. Someone is also saying here, this is overall a pretty scent, but it is a humid and heavy tropical scent in that it is sticky, sweet, a little spicy, and a little sour, bitter from the citrus. And it has the classic Phlur muskiness to it. So yeah, I guess it's going to be, as I said, a nice perfume, but I don't know if it's going to be the DNA for me. And the last one I'm looking forward to. I haven't talked about this perfume brand in a while. They are called M.Micallef, and this perfume is called Hypnotic Musk. So I saw the notes and I was really, really intrigued. So the main accords are fruity, powdery, sweet, and creamy. And this perfume has notes of iris, raspberry, caramel, ginger, lychee, violet, ambergris, musk, sandalwood, vanilla. Could be a little bit too powdery for me. I'm not too sure. And they a lot of times do very classic, elegant, powdery scents. To me, smell a little bit too serious for me. And my preference, but you have all of those juicy fruits, the raspberry, the lychee, and then also the bergamot to make it a little bit more fresh. So this could be a very great combination. And then the base reminds me a bit of my beloved Cheirosa 59. So you have this creamy sandalwood vanilla base with musk, and you also have violet in this scent. So this could be really, really great. Let me know if you want a part 2, a part 3, 4. I mean, I have 23 pages to go through at this very moment. It's going to be more and more as the year goes on. But these were the perfumes I saw and I was most interested in or most annoyed by. I hope you don't take this video too seriously. It's not supposed to be. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.